everyone and welcome to Lisa B. Thank you so much for joining me. Today we are going to do a lovely 10-minute stretch, perfect for a post-run, or actually even if you sit down all day at a desk, really good for your hip flexors. So let's just get on with it. Let's just enjoy these 10 minutes together. Smooth operator. Okay, right, so let's just open out the hips, release, arms out to the side, palms up. Tell your hips to relax, tell the glutes to relax. Let's just breathe. So deep diaphragmatic breathing, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Feel the ribs expand on the inhale, belly flatten slightly on the exhale. And then pull the belly in to bring your knees together. Going into a happy baby, so bring one leg at a time, knees are wider than the ribs, reach through, grab the soles of the feet and pull them down. Again, just feeling the stretch in the hips. If you can't reach the soles of the feet, grab your hamstrings. Just take in a few breaths here. Breathe in. Relax the shoulders, relax the face. And then just start to slowly come out of that. Now you can use a band if you've got one. I'm using the band from my mat, or you can use a dressing gown cord, anything like that, just to put around the foot. So really now straighten the leg, push through the heel. The other leg can be bent on the mat, or just straighten that out too, so both legs are straight. Again, now take the time to relax the shoulders, relax the face. Keep pushing the back of the knee away from you. Keep pushing through the heel. Let everything else relax. We're just stretching. This is so good for your hamstring. So just trying to hold this for a few seconds here. Try not to tense the shoulders or the face. Sometimes we do that when these stretches feel quite intense for us. And if your leg is fairly straight, bring it back a little bit closer to the face. Really push through the heel. So it's ideal to hold these stretches for a minimum of 30 seconds. A minute if you've got a little bit more time. This is a really good little stretch routine to do every day really, but stretching is so beneficial, we don't do enough of it. So let's just change over to the other foot. Really flex the foot, really imagine touching the heel up towards the ceiling. Straighten the leg, push the back of the knee away from you. You can straighten that other leg for a little bit of a deeper stretch. And again, telling your shoulders and the face to relax. Try and just relax everything here. Keep pushing through the foot, maybe drawing that leg back towards the face a little bit. This is my weak spot, my hamstrings. They just get very hammy. Do you know what I mean? They get very, very hammy. Yeah, they're not tight, that's not anatomically correct, but they are short. So I've really worked on my hamstrings. I couldn't straighten my leg, well, a few years ago, but now I stretch a lot. So, and just start to come out of that. So then come up, and then let's just come round, bring your right foot forward. We're going to try a little pigeon here, let's try it. So right foot is forward, left leg is back. So now walk this right foot over to the left side of the mat. Oh, that noise. And then drop your right knee down. So now you've probably tilted over to the right, correct yourself. So you're trying to get your right knee and your right ankle in line with the top of the mat, so in a parallel line. This might be enough for you, staying on your hands. You might be able to come down on the forearms, but just breathe here. This is a pretty intense stretch on your right glute and your right hip. You might have to bring that right ankle back towards the groin, but try not to do that. Try to keep it in a nice straight line. And again, this is definitely one you want to hold for 30 seconds minimum, ideally a minute, sometimes even longer. And again, just tell everything else to relax. Try not to be fighting this stretch. Try not to be gripping in the right glute and the right hip. And breathe, just drop the shoulders. This is so good for your glutes and your hips. It is probably one of the most intense stretches, but really, really, really beneficial. And then just start to come up and out of that. So let's swap over. So bring the left foot forward, sink a little bit into this right hip, walk the right foot over, drop the left knee. Oh, it's always harder on one side. Then again, you've probably tilted, so start to come back, come down onto the forearms. But this might be enough for you. As I say, you might have to go into that where the foot comes towards the groin, but to be honest, you just don't get a very good glute and hip stretch when that happens. So I haven't done this for a while, and I'm really feeling this today. Externally, I'm smiling. No. Yeah, externally I'm smiling. Internally I'm grimacing right now. Let me know how this feels. Maybe comment below, let me know how you feel about Pigeon. Incidentally, I don't know why it's called Pigeon, because I don't feel like pigeons look like this. I don't feel like a pigeon has ever looked like this. I could be wrong, I could be wrong. There's probably a photo on Google somewhere, I don't know. And start to come out of that, come back up. So I always like to add a back stretch. So you're just going to inhale to take your right arm up. Really twist open throughout the whole spine. Sometimes you get a few little back cracks. Look up. Exhale down. I'm just going to change sides. And then left hand, inhale it up, look up, open throughout the whole spine. And down, and let's just do another hip one. So this looks kind of odd, but it feels good. So take your knees and your ankles as wide as you can go, and then come down onto your forearms. So sometimes you can go a little bit wider. Sometimes when you're on a hard floor, you slide a little bit wider than you intended. This is one of those really glamorous stretches where you feel so sophisticated when you're doing it. And again, relax. You should be feeling this in the hips here. Breathe in. Trying to relax the shoulders, relax the face. Try not to be tensing the forehead or the jaw. Start to come up and out of that, and then let's just lie on our side. We're going to do both sides, so it doesn't really matter where you are, which side. So grab your ankle, legs are together, knees are in line with each other, and pull this back. So now you should be feeling it along this quad, so front of the thigh. Make sure you haven't got hold of the toes. Make sure you're pulling the ankle back. And try to keep the body nice and still on the mat. Try not to be no movement. It's a beautiful day here, a beautiful day. I might go out in the garden. I may not. I may do a little bit of a longer stretch session. I might treat myself. As it's Friday, I'm filming on a Friday, I might do a little bit of a longer stretch. I might go crazy. It's not Friday every day of the week. Other side. Little switcheroo on the mat. So straighten the legs, knees are in line. You can lie down if that's really uncomfortable on the forearm. Grab the ankle. Pull it back. You can pull it back a little bit more so the knee comes back behind you for a deeper stretch. I really feel this in my quads. This is pretty intense. It's again another one where externally I'm like this. Internally I'm like this. Just breathe through it. Try not to fight these stretches. Try to enjoy them. Try to relax into them. And then start to come up and out of that. And then start to just come up, let's just do a little side body stretch because they're so beneficial. So bring the arm up and over, keep the ear away from the neck, keep the neck nice and long. Up and over. And just do a twist because they're always important for the spine. Oh, don't you just feel good and loose? Yeah, thank you for joining me. Please subscribe. It will help me to keep doing these videos. Love to you all. I hope you're feeling good. Try and do this little routine as much as you can. It will be really, really, oh, I'm just messing with my hair. Be really beneficial for you. So yeah, have a beautiful day.